Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with M.Janae, and I kind of just wanted to do another, thoughts provoking day. It's Friday, definitely a day to smile about. It's also 2 years mark of my mom's passing, so I've kind of been in my feelings here lately. And sorry you guys, I had put this on. You get to a point where you're losing weight a little bit and you want to try things on, so. Um, Yeah, so today was just a day that was like, you know what, it just got done raining, but it feels good out. Let me, have a conversation about some things that's been on my heart. I've been here before where things, start to get real heavy and bother me. And so this platform is nice because we all have a voice and we all have thoughts that, to be put out into the world. Um, that video that video that keeps circulating that we've all seen. Um, Floyd. When I tell you, I hadn't witnessed somebody die like that right in front of the camera. Like, I hear stories like my dad, my brothers, they've all seen rappers where their head was blown off and stuff. And, I've always heard the news after they passed, but never watched no videos. But to watch that video, I mean, don't get me wrong, the young brother that passed in front of us with the gunshots while he was jogging, that one did something to me too. But this one with his knee in his neck and he's saying, I can't breathe, and they ain't even taking 1 second to get off of him to even see what's really going on. Like, that one hurt, y'all. That one hurt. And it's like, I don't know how much we can march about it, protest about it. Like, the same things that was happening when we, like, slavery days is happening all over again. And it's like, their time should be up. Their time should be up. There should not be no room for them to continue doing this. I've seen the list of names. I've seen the faces of ones that have happened in past, and it crushes me because it's like they really getting away with killing so many of us. And let's not get started. People don't even like to bring this up, but let's not get started on the black on black crime. I'm sorry. People want to just make it seem like that is not what needs, that's not important, or that's not needing to be talked about. Yes, it is, because they treat us like this because they think that because we don't value ourselves, don't love ourselves, they can get away with it. Let's be real, y'all. Chicago, Detroit, any bigger cities, like probably even in my own state cities, go through killings every day. And that crushes me too. I'm not in no city, so I don't know every day that it happens. But when I heard about all the killings and shootings that happen, well, all the shootings and deaths that happened in Chicago from Memorial Weekend, that hurt. That hurt. Because it's like, holidays comes about a time where everybody's like, oh yeah, they're gonna be out and about, I can go get him, like I can get one on him. And it's like, I know that when people kill your loved ones, you want revenge, so it keeps an ongoing war. But it just hurts because we have to get to a point where we no longer want to shed blood. We no longer want to see the mothers of the son and daughters, the children of the mother and father passing away and losing their lives to gun violence and being taken out of this world sooner than they should. Like, so many people that's been killed either revengeful way or just like accidental because it was like they're in the crossfire. Probably were good people. You know what I'm saying? We're all human. We all got things that we're trying to accomplish in this so-called American dream. And it really just puts a lot of pain in my thoughts when I just know that another one is gone. Like, another one lost her life to the gun. Even like my mom's situation with losing her life which is a war in itself to a disease, a man-made disease. Like, that stuff even kills me, because it's like, I get the population control, but it's like the ones that it happens to, it's just like they lost their lives too soon, and they were great people, you know? Great people. And the biggest thing that I really want to come on here and talk about, because I know a lot of people, you know, want to brush under the rug, is how we be so quick when this stuff happens to have an uproar, but then on the side, when we all calm down and we're just having regular conversations, you got people that get on the internet and start talking about a Beyonce, a Jay-Z, anybody you can think of that's on top. They start thinking about them and talking badly about them. Like, you know, I'm not a big fan of that person. I'm not a big fan of that person. Or you think about the Biggie and the Jay-Z conversations that happened. Like, that was on longer East Coast, West Coast than they want it to be. Did y'all ever see that Tupac had said at one time that he didn't want to continue the beef with Biggie? Like, I'm biased because I love me some Biggie, but I, in a heartbeat, will listen to some Tupac, and I will put a Tupac song like Dear Mama or Keep Your Head Up on one of my videos, just because he had so many inspirational songs. You know, I'm not the fan of some of his other music all the way, but I respected him as a man. I respected him as a poet. I respected even the gangster part about him, that rugged, that, you know, it's me against the world type mentality he had. Like, I respected all that. So I'm never putting both of my brothers always, you know, against each other. Like, they ain't even here to defend themselves no more. Like, no telling what they would have done over time. So it's like those small elements of what people do plants this bigger seed, bigger picture. Like, y'all always want to put different people against each other. Like, those are your brothers, those are your sisters. Enjoy. That's what I love about verses. They said we ain't gonna keep on making this like a beat about, I mean, music, we all are, you know, constantly in the battle and always wanting to outdo each other. But I love verses by saying this is a celebration. This is us giving our people their flowers while they are here. And I love that, because it's like, we don't give our people their flowers while they're here. And then when police or others want to kill our loved ones, then we want to get so upset and so mad. But we don't even know we're doing it too to each other. Like, when they say you gotta love yourself first, that's so key, because if you love yourself, then you love the success that happens to the next person, because you know you out here getting it, grinding, and you want to get your win as well. Like, it's enough out here for all of us to eat. And the Oprahs, the Jay-Z's, the Diddy's, the Tyler Perry's of the world, they showed us that you can make a breakthrough. Like, it's not just like one over the rest. It's like these are all in the same pulpit. Like, of course, Jay-Z and Beyonce are up there, but I'm saying everybody's in that same realm of like success, that any of us can reach that. You know what I'm saying? We're constantly probably trying to always compare ourselves to the different celebs and wanting to have their lifestyle and be that way. But whatever success looks like to you, it can happen. And so this video was just brought to my attention to do. It was heavy on my mind, because I get crushed when I keep seeing these police do this to my black men. Like, I got brothers, 4. I got a father still amongst me, still living, still breathing. And just because they're not out here in the streets don't mean that nothing can happen to them, because as you see, it be innocent men that they just want to pull over for whatever reason and think that they can get away with just treating you because they got that badge. Like, they got some kind of authority over blacks because they're white, or because they got the badge. But I say because they're white, because white men tend to think that they got one over us. Like, we're not in slavery, but if you're still slaves in their mind, then yes, they will have one over you. If you still look at white people as superior, yes, they will have one over you. But me, myself, some of my ways can come across like I still got a place for them, but deeply rooted, I know my side. I know at the end of the day where I'm going to be. Like y'all say that color don't mean nothing. Colors always meant something. Y'all say racism is over. Racism is always going to be here. It's something that we always going to have to struggle about. But you got to make the decision. When's going to be enough is enough for you. When is enough going to be enough for you? I've been reached my breaking point, but I don't know which route to go. Like I don't know what to do to take the action. Like I said, the marching, protesting, like when we gonna keep doing that and see that if nothing can change after the Million Man March, if nothing can change after the marches that we had in the civil rights movement, listen, that's another one. Y'all want to keep on putting Malcolm X versus Martin Luther King against each other. No, it's about both of them. They both had that same mentality. One just was trying to be more about the whole as all people, and the other one was basically like, we out here, we gotta do what we gotta do. But they both played a role. Like, I'm not gonna let white America pin them two against each other. Like, they want to give them their days after they're gone, but in reality, they don't even tell their truth in these books. Not the books that we get in our school systems, now the books that people might have written that we as adults can read, the videos that we've seen of speeches, yeah. Those that they put in the schools, you ain't hearing their stories. So it's already being ingrained in your mind to think one was turn the other cheek and one was just about that. Nah, they both was, but you just can't see what it is because it's not being planted in your face. You gotta go digging to really know what Martin Luther King was about. Martin Luther King Jr. was about. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. But hope you all like and subscribe, share, and I'll be talking to you guys soon.